follow protocol.
Good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Hi Clara. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Chicken. Chicken world. Okay. Thank you very much. Welcome to each and everyone that is coming in. Welcome. If I call your name, it's that you sort of miss me. Ashlyn. Ashlyn. I love your glasses. Thank you, Ashlyn. Um, Clarin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you, and please remember to um, remember to keep your notifications on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Some guys, hi. How are you? Some guys, some girls. How are you? I soon said I to everyone that is to be said I to. So, Salanis, is that a girl or a boy? Is that a girl or a boy? Thank you, each and everyone that is coming in, and a big shout out to each and everyone that is here. Salanlis, is that a girl or a boy? Chicken World, is that a girl or a boy? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, and welcome, and welcome to those that are out of my time zone. I welcome you. It's morning, evening, good night, good afternoon, or whatever your clock is saying just now. I wish and I welcome you within that time slot. Okay? So, thank you for coming in. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Okay, then. Just to get that going. Trump is your, um, what is that? BADDY, body something as it sort. That's a man. Whatever. I don't know what you're trying to say right there, but whatever you're saying, you know, do what you're doing. Thank you very much again to be here. And how is your day? How did you spend your day? How was everything goes for you? How did everything went for you today? It went good. Good. For those that went to school, I hope everything was okay. You are doing your follow up to your exam because a lot of persons will be soon doing their exams. Whether some is preparing themselves to leave high school to go on to tertiary institution of their choices. It is time for you to put your shoulder to the wheel. This is time for you to put on your blinkers. This is time for you to aim for the winning mark and get yourself there. Okay? Because this is many are going through their different ages, ready to leave high school and are going into college, into university. Yes, you are preparing for your exam. You are studying for your exam. And listen to me now. If you did not do your due diligence, there is no way now. Because nothing to your brain if you did not read. You did not do your library. You did not what you were to do and is to do and was to have done. You did not do it. So waste your time, idle your time out, and at the last moment, the last mile of the race, you are going to try to go in high gear. It won't work. Whatever you study, you go over, you get back to your notes, you refresh your brain, you look over, and you know that you are ready. You're not going to school for so long to lose out. You need to pass your exam, you need to go further on. Yes. So you are not going to oh, I didn't pass. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. You need to make it. It is for your benefit. It is for your glory. It is also for your comfort. So you need to make it. You need to know that I have put in the work and you are going to receive the reward. Because guess what? When you are done with high school, your journey have just begun. You think you study in high school? Wait until you step two more steps up. Then you will know you have sleepless nights. This time you won't have the teacher holding your hands to taking you through. And they are giving you a pile of homework. And they are letting you know this is to finish and hand in by such time. So don't think while in high school, oh, it was hard. It is not even going to harder. It's going to tough and tougher. Okay? But guess what? You can make it. You can do it. And because you can do it, you are to do it. You are not doing this to make your parents proud. You are not doing this to make your friends proud. You are doing this to make you proud. When you proud, then every proud came behind you. You are the trailblazer. You are the one going with the flag. And you have everybody else coming behind you. Because your parents do their part already. Their part is already done. The rest is left up to you to do what you are supposed to do. So when you make yourself proud, you make an entire country proud. Because we have somebody in position for a certain job. We have somebody in position to change some of the things that seems like they are unchangeable. There is a young one, a new one stepped in. So we have a new prime minister, a new president, a new, yeah, one that studies and said, okay, these were the old, they reap nothing. So this is the way we are going to change them. Okay. So waste no time. Do not waste any time. Make every minute and second be important. Every second must be important in your life, in your school, in your studies. Every minute that you spend, you have something more. It makes you stronger. It makes you wiser because guess what? You are on a track and you won't lose out. Step on the gas, man. Step on the gas pedal. You're on a journey. And when you get to the end of your journey, you can smile, you can laugh, you can do everything. Because guess what? You have made it, you have conquered it. Good. So that is for even adults that are going to school and you felt like, oh my God, it is so enough, it's so plenty. Because adults are in school, adults are doing what they are doing. Then put on your blinkers. This is time for you to aim for the winning mark and get yourself there. Okay? Because this is many are going through their different ages, ready to leave high school and are going into college, into university. Yes, you are preparing for your exam. You are studying for your exam. And listen to me now. If you did not do your duty. There is no way now. Because nothing in your brain if you did not read. You did not in your life. You did not what you were to do and is to do and was to do, have done. You did not do it. So waste your time, idle your time out, and at the last moment, the last mile of the race, you are going to try to go in high gear. It won't work. Whatever you study, you go over, you get back to your notes, you refresh your brain, you look over, and know that you are ready. You're not going to school for so long to lose out. You need to pass your exam, you need to go further on. Yes. So you are not going to be, oh, I didn't pass, I didn't make it, I didn't make it. You need to make it. It is for your benefit. It is for your glory. It is also for your comfort. So you need to make it. You need to know that I have put in the work and you are going to receive the reward. Because guess what? When you are done with high school, your journey has just begun. You think you're studying high school? Wait until you step two more steps up. Then you will know you have sleepless nights. This time you won't have the teacher holding your hands to taking you through. And they are giving you a pat. Okay then. I was just trying on this side because this side was giving me some bad mileage. Okay. So that's with the the schoolers, adult, children, everyone that is furthering their self to take a place in society. Because if you don't prepare yourself to take a place in society, then it won't, it don't work. You understand? So you have to prepare yourself to hold your spot in society. I found I lost the bite of the evening. Let me find it. I I don't know why I just flip the pages and then I lost my thing. Okay. Okay then I found it. So uh, why you open your mouth like that? Pile of homework and they are letting you know. Okay then. Yes. Back to I have to go, but have a great day. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Okay, then. I don't know how much persons are here, but hmm, let's keep it moving. Okay, the bite of the day, the bite of the evening is this, and it's at three parts. Yeah, a billionaire was asked how he becomes rich or became rich. And his answer was like this. Rule number one, don't go broke trying to look rich. Act like you can't afford the bread until they found out you are the owner of the bakery. Look into these words, prop good, and get the sense and the knowledge out of it. Two, if you don't come from a rich family, make sure a rich family comes from you. Envision yourself giving every yourself giving your family everything. Okay. Envision yourself giving your family everything you can. Every Let that vision fuel your ambition. The vision you envision, you can give your family everything that you can. Let that vision fuel your ambition. Three, don't lose yourself trying to find someone else. Focus on yourself. Focus on your goal. Let the right person find you. If you spend your time chasing the butterfly, none will never land on you. But what you can do is build a garden of your own. They will also find you. Let me do that over again. A billionaire was asked, how did you get rich? As many of us would have asked today, to many of those billionaire and trillionaire and all the heirs that moves with big figures, we would have asked, how did you do it? How did you get rich? What model did you follow? It said rule number one, don't go broke trying to look rich. So don't spend off all that you have. Don't give away all that you have. Don't sport out all that you have. And then you are broke trying to look like you're rich. You understand that? Good. Never go broke trying to look rich. Pretend you cannot afford a loaf of bread. So you're not going to go around letting people say, your actions show them, oh, yes, I am such person. While you have a little saving and a little thing going, he said, pretend you cannot afford a loaf of bread until they found out that you own the bakery. So, in essence, don't go boasting. Don't go boasting of what you have. Don't go boasting. Make it look like you can't afford a loaf of bread. But you can have more than the bread because you are the one that is baking the bread. And there's a lot of times these things happen. Yeah. We show out something and showing the half and showing the quarters and showing the full. Let people wonder. Let people think. Let people, you're not asking anybody for a slice of bread, but let them wonder, how do you get a slice of bread? Until they realize you are the owner, you are the business owner, you are the person that owns such business, and you're doing your own business. Okay? It go back and it said, if you don't come from a rich family, make sure a rich family came from you. Food for thought, don't it? Food for thought. Your family was poor. They could have hardly make it. But they anti you ambition. Mm-hmm. And out of your ambition, you are going to look back and say, well, then, my family wasn't rich. But from me, a rich family is going to come. So you are going to do everything for your girls and your boys, for your children. Because guess what? You are going to have these children with somebody who is not twiddling their thumb. One that have the creative mind and the ambition to push it on. So you are going to go and you're going to school, you're going to educate your children. So you are building a rich family. Not because you're not from a rich family, means that everything around you should be in that low state. It is telling you, lift up, pull up. See what it says? You didn't come from a rich family. But make sure a rich family came from you. I go back and it says, envision yourself giving to your family everything that you possibly can. Use that vision and add it to your ambition. Some persons get rich in many different ways. Some person was born on a rich table, as they would say, born with gold spoon in their mouth. Some person had to work. Some persons riches were handed down from somewhere. Some persons like the lotto, the lottery that is going on, the Super Bowl and all the rest of that. Mm, am I getting the right thing? Maybe I'm saying something wrong here. Some bought it and they won the many millions, and they put it to good use. So riches came from different forms. Some have to work very hard, save consciously in order. Some started from 1 cent until it grew up to 100 cents. But however it goes, it said, put yourself there. Imagine you have it abundant to give to all your family and extension. Put that to the ambition and you will make it. It says, don't lose yourself trying to find someone else. Focus on yourself and focus on your goal. Many persons saying, okay, I'm going to find somebody who is rich. I guess you're poor, so I can't deal with you. So you are off seeking for someone else, forgetting yourself. Don't do that. Focus on yourself. Focus on your goal. Set your goal and focus on your goal. Never you spend your time trying to catch the butterflies. None will ever fall on you because they are flying, they are going away from you while you are trying to run after them to catch them. They are from different paths. But you know, if you plant yourself a nice flower garden, you will have all the butterflies flocking in your garden. Yeah. Don't go chasing after any female or male. Chasing what they have. Prepared for yourself. Prepare yourself, and you will attract them to you. So you don't have to go running after them. Prepare your flower garden, and you will have all the butterflies flow in your garden. Words that we should look on. Build your garden of your own. They will always find you because you have something that they needed. They need to get that juice from the flower. So they are going to come to you. Just build your garden. You ain't go chasing after them. These are words that we think. These are words that can propel you. These words, you don't just say them and leave them. Look and take a deep look on them. Take a deep look. Look at, yeah, this is what you can do. One or two words is enough to encourage your ambition, to encourage your feet, encourage where you go and to whom you go to. The words are enough to encourage you. Okay? Okay. Think on those things. Think on these words. This is the bite of the evening. Okay. And while we do that, we will go to the happy birthday persons for all those that are celebrating their birthday this day, yesterday, and coming on. Happy birthday to each and every one. Happy birthday to those celebrants of their birthday. Enjoy your birthday. And my wishes for you is long life, health, strength, and wealth. Enjoy yourself. Let this birthday be a birthday to be remembered. So enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. Happy birthday. Now, my topic will seem very strange this evening, but however strange is it, I am going through with it. Okay? Okay. Now, for the persons that have children, that grow their children, rears their children on sometimes other person's children too. Most of us have short fuse. We are, in stature, but our fuse are short. Some lay in short bed and the cover can't cover them. There are many parents, there are many children that started their journey of manhood and womanhood in a very early stage of life. Very early. A stage where they're not prepared for. They are honestly not prepared, not ready, as we would have said, not ready. But there are some parents, some guardians that always said, I can't wait on you to reach the age. Now, there are some places the age is 18. Some places the age is 20. Some places the age is 21. I don't know if a 17 is there, but these are the ages that the government put on the books and said you are responsible for them until this age. After this age, they are thrown out of the nest and they are to go learn to fly. Yes. They are to go learn to fly. Learn to fend for yourself. The only time you apparently in their life, the adult age. God, that's what I have there. the adult age. So you are thrown out by the bigger adult, which is your guardian, your parent, or whoever responsible for you. Sometimes the children too are saying, I can't wait to reach this age that I will be on my own. I will be responsible for myself. I will. And they will, and they will, and they will, and they will. No? Nobody considering the big mouth that the world have out there. And the many teeth that is in that mouth. It looked nice and dandy out there. But no one is actually preparing. They haven't prepared themselves for it. Parent and guardian are looking onto this. You're a big woman. You're 18. You're a big man. Sometimes the boys sort of get away a little bit, you know. Mm-hmm. You're a big man. You're a big woman. And by all of these words, sometimes they prove like they are big people for true. Not only the sense of big people, but they show as if they have the knowledge, they have the tactics, they have everything prepared for the world out there. It's look easy. Okay, I have my own apartment. And okay, and I can do like as I like. I can key my door. Nobody can say don't come in at such time. I am. And they carve out all of these things. One of the things in all of this that I been observing for some long time. You are a big woman. It's time for you to leave out of my house. They are not leaving your house married. They are not leaving your house with a husband. Peradventure, they got a job, depending on how far their education took them, and they got a job and they decided to work. But at 18, 19, 20, a man of 50, 55, 60, peradventure 40. So let me take it from 40. Let us take it from 40. 35, 40, 45, 50, 60 into 80. Now you're 18 years old. Because you can't manage on your own, I don't think it is so much you wanted sex. Most of the situation is not bad. Now when you land up 18, 19, when you land into a hand of 45, 50, 35, 45, 50, the very person who said, you are old enough, you are a big woman, you are to go. These are the same persons where this young girl go pick up this big old man for. The man older than she. She couldn't find somebody. Hello. This person is looking for security. This person, yeah, leave. But realize that it is not easy out there as when you were inside looking out. They have a little thing to say when we were growing up. It said, you down there and I up here. If you think it easy, come up here. Because it looks that easy. You're looking on, I am on my own. I am not answerable to nobody. Nobody can ask me where I'm coming from. Nobody find out where I am going. Oh, I have my own keys. Maybe I drove my own car too. But when you reach on the outskirt, when you really step out in life, when you step out in the world, you realize it's not so easy. It feels good, of course, if I shape my own key and open my own door and invite in any amount of friends I need. But the reality of life, it's home. So you get up and you end up with a far advanced age man than you are. When you fell into that slot, this man actually seen you as a child. And of course, it's a child treatment he is giving you. Yeah. Sometimes all of that send you to be crying. And those of the strikers, and when I said strikers, the men that decided to beat women, some of them practice their hand on you because you need them more than they needs you. But the irony of it is the same parent is asking you, how you gonna take up that big man there? I want big man. I want big man that. We are doing this a big man. Eh? Little young girl like you. Sometimes they're not even a little, not even little younger. But this is what you send them out there for. So they are looking for a security. They are looking that, okay, I can't manage alone out here. It is rough, it tough, it hard out here. I alone cannot manage. So the first word from this person, you jump for the opportunity. You don't even stop to find out. Is he truthful in what he's saying? What? No. No, no, no. You don't know. You just stepped into it. Eyes wide open, widen arms, and you just step right into it. When you stepped into it, you realize it's not as easy as how I was looking on it. You became this man's sex slave. Adult ages. You became this man's sex slave. You can't do anything without him not being a part of it. You have to answerable to everything. Yet the parent is asking the question, why you take up this big man? At 18, 17, and 20, 21. You said they are to go out there. So why are you squealing when they got themselves into whatever they get themselves into? You are to be blamed. The government say this is the age, but you who grow your child knew that it is hard on them out there in that age. So actually, you could say, you know what? Get a job, get yourself acclimatized to what is happening. Start looking on how you're going to spend the money and set yourself before you go out there. Because if you think it easy, come up here. Hmm. No protection. You are pregnant. Yes, pregnant. Carrying a child. The support you're looking for out of this grown man, you don't get it. So you live crying. You live crying. Sometimes you end up alone. Because the next thing you said, I thought if I had been friends with if I married to a older man, things would be better. Sometimes the older man is worse than the younger man. The one who you thought should be more, no. And in the first place, your choice should not be there because he is seeing you as sometimes they have children your age, younger than you, and you are their mistress or their wife. Children are finding it hard to accept you in the circle of life to say, oh, that's my father's as wife or a girlfriend. No. But we parents are the one who send you children out there. You're 18. Find yourself, some say go find yourself a man. Sometimes that person didn't even have going with a man for first priority on their list. They wanted better for themselves until the right person come by. If and how you that person coming by. They want to enjoy the rest of their young life because they're still a child. They want to live their childhood days. They want to be with their friends and companion. And here are they, band down with a man, letting you know you cannot go there. You cannot wear that. Who is that person you're talking to? Let me see your phone. And all these nonsense. You thought you had been a big woman, but then when you fall in the hands of these people, you realize that you're a child, and even a child more than when you were home with your parent. You realize that I feel like going back. I feel like going back home. I feel like going back home. You realize that you are under a tight security. You cannot move. But parents didn't think these ways. And some of them knew because some of them parents were sent out of the house early as well. And it looked like the norm. And because it looks like the norm, they've been doing it to their children. Then when all the everything out there going on, you sit home and you started to say, I don't know. I don't know why Spratty went and take this big man. I want a big whole man because they're not even going to say big man only. They all have to go up on it too. Sometimes that child can't even turn around to say, let me go and visit my parent. He have to be there and him have to hear everything that she's talking. There's no privacy. Everything has been taken away. It have been taken away in a way that if you speak to someone on the outside their age group, it is a problem. Big problem. And it became a humongous problem until sometimes, what do you heard? There goes the news. Jack Spratt have did the unthinkable. And then mommy and daddy and everybody started to cry. Ooh. These are things we need to think about. For those that decided to be parent for your young people, oh, come on, thing, right? Why is this? Why is this? Why no? Why is this? Parent for your young people, and you decide to send them out on the street, go find your own, go do your own thing. Why this thing is giving me this problem right now? I'm not up for this. Everything that I'm not asking for is coming up. Why? Go find your own, go do your own thing. Dee da do there. Ah. This is something we need to look into. These are some things that need to be changed. Somehow it need to change. And the trend does follow. That 18-year-old, that 18-year-old have her children or his children. And do the same thing. Applies the same measure. Some don't. Some have learnt and some don't. Some don't do it. This thing is messing up everything I have here. Good. Yeah, some persons, some don't do it. Some know that, you know what, let me not do this. Let me do things different from how my parents do it. So this is some of the things. These are some of the things that happen to our young people. Our young people is going missing. Our young people, and it's always somebody in a more advanced age than them that does these things to them. And you find these things happen in the Caribbean islands more. In the big foreign, children will take away from them house too, and they're gone because I am now 20 and I'm 21, and this is the time. But the reality of life still stood up out there that you are not prepared for what? For the coming. You have not prepared. No time soon you haven't prepared. Because all you're seeing, oh, is to just get dressed. If you go to work, you go to work. And every party you're going to go be there. Yeah, you are just, you're just living your life. Not prepared for what is there. And I put on my thing, the ages. What is the age an adult need their young people to be out there? Okay, we are finished with school now. Have you doing any more thing? Have you seen another opening that you would love to go through or what? Okay, you're working and you can manage yourself. Fine. And a man or a girl do not able to manage life out there until sometime is when they are 27 going down there. They properly come to a realization and wake up at the sound of something. And, this is it. But sometimes they still sleep. They still need the cushion. They still need a crutch to swing on. Their foot is not properly on the ground. They are not firmly on the ground. Sometimes some person's foot is not even firmly on the ground, even when they are 40. Because there are so many things to hit you in life. There are so many curveballs that throw at you. Sometimes when you think you are moving it up, something came and snapped down, and there you went right down again. So a lot of persons think it's so easy to be out there. It's not easy. It never be easy. Nobody make it easy. Even when you have a whole, it's still not easy. You got to be thinking about everything. Losing nothing. Don't stress. You have to be thinking, you have to be putting yourself, you have to know what you want, where you're going, how you're going to get there, when you're going to get there, what you're going to do when you get there. Some have heard some whispers in their ears and they fell for it. You just have a baby for this man who should have respect to you at your 20 much years, 23, 20. And he looked at the child that you carried in your womb when he should have respected, love, and honor you. Something happened, and the only way out is to remove you from the face of the earth, never to return. And then he stood up to face the consequences, because it's two things. It's either I'm going to be charged, found guilty and charged, or I'm going to beat this case and keep on moving. Sometimes we had a sorry for because A lot of persons can stand up and let others know that, look here, it's not an easy road. You always need someone to help you direct your steps, your thoughts. Because some of the things that looks right and looks good, you get the hell in it and you cannot get out. You try to get out and you have to do one out of two things. It's either you're going to get out safely or it's either you or me. It's not an easy road. And sometimes I look at young people and we the older ones, and you look at the surrounding, you look at the choices, because I'm big, I made my own choice. I don't want you to choose for me. I can choose for myself. Oh, yes, you can choose for yourself. No problem about you choosing for yourself. But when you make the wrong choices, why are you crying? Why are you calling for someone? You're big. You're old enough to make your own choice. Your decision is yours. So you're making your own decisions. But my friends, there comes a time in life when nothing seems to be nice anymore. Because time, the clock is ticking away. And how you project yourself or you want yourself to be, instead of you're a 10 step closer, you are almost 20 steps further from being. You got to double up effort to go through. Some are lucky. They may have their parent to help them. For the parent to say, okay, let me give a hand to help. When of course you shouldn't even be helping. You should be living your best life because you have already grown your children. But at times, parents have to turn around, parent their children, and help your children to parent their children. So it's not an easy road for those young age that says, oh, I am dying to get my own key. Some young one end up on the street, have nowhere to live. Have nowhere to lay their head. Because sometimes the choices that you make. Because you thought this man, oh, he's 40, no problem. I'll roll with him. Yeah. And every month that he is 40 and 40 years and 1 day, you get a whipping. 40 and 2 days, you get a beating. 40 and he done you that. And you became like a little child. You can't grow up, you can't expand, you can't, because he have you like that. Time for persons to think carefully. And when we are sending them out to say, You're 18 years of age. You're a big woman. You're a big man. Go fend for yourself. Sometimes we have done great injustice, and it left behind trail of tears, sorrow, many of the times. Because it's not that they don't know where they want to go, but the road that they took, not taking them there anytime soon. They came under stress, distress. They lives at the doctor than the older persons. Yeah. They suffer some consequences that shouldn't be, because these much advanced age person saw them as their little girls and their boys. Because some big woman took some young little boy to be their partner. Young little boys, 70 at a 20-year-old child. What would you be looking for from a 20-year-old boy? And penis never finished develop. So what are you looking for? What are you really looking for? Satisfaction? He can't even give it to you, because he don't even learn the sex world good. So some of the times, these older women took our boy children, and some of the times when some of the parents see, they say, okay, it's a rich woman. That the hell you looking on? Look for peace of mind and comfort for your son. You are looking, oh, it's a woman, she's rich, she have something. Some of the time the damn things them have to do. Is rolling with somebody who he thought will make she feel young. That's so wrong. Sit down. You in your 40 whatever, and you start dating a 19-year-old child. A 19-year-old boy. What you a woman doing with a 19-year-old boy? They don't even realize that some of you going to go through menopause miserable. And not only miserable, but you're sick. Can't manage, can't go. And this is a 19-year-old young man. Is your man. Your head start hurting, you know, have no feeling for sex again and all sort of something are going. Him don't know what the hell to make of it. He doesn't understand. Yeah. And some of them is they're telling you, oh, he's 19, but he nothing. He shouldn't have even been there. And it's not him pushing on himself on you, it's you pulling him in. Maybe you may have money and you, yeah. So you're paying for some service at the expense of the age. And when things happen, because some of these young men, they are not staying. Because each time when they look at themselves and their friends start laughing at them, and they start realizing, but I'm not ready for this yet. I'm not ready for this yet. They pick up them foot in them and they run leave you. When you saw them with one of their peers, somebody young like themselves, and they are talking with those, you start behaving away because you had them under your control. Right? So most of the times, the things as parent, what we do it, and when when the payback come in, it left us in sorrow. How many girls have been wiped away, sometimes leaving children, leaving babies that is going to be on your hand to take care of. Their living have cut more than half. They don't even start living. They are in an exploring age, an exploring situation, and they have been wiped away. Clean, clean. And then we cry, and we cry, and we cry. It's not every match is a match. Not every person is a match. And of course, they themselves is, they are claiming their freedom. You give it to them. It's right there. Take it. It's your freedom. I, XXX. Yeah. But nevertheless, we have to still stay as a counselor, as a teacher, as a guide, as a security. We have to be there. Because if they don't find that in their parent, they're going to find it in somebody else who they may trust and confident to say things to them. And so, some of them is not, that is a man who took their life. Some of them are sick with some sickness, something, and they're gone. So many things happen, but you tell yourself, I am well able to be out there. I am well able. I am now grown. All my feathers are out. I can fly. But when storm hit you along the way and twist and turn and ruffle your feathers, that's another thing. And worst of all, you got up again to fly an hurricane. You don't even know you should not even take refuge in a high tree because the limb may break and you are out to the mercy of the wind. Lack of experience. Understand? So sometimes the person who you take up and say, okay, this person have experience. Oh yeah, they have experience to use their hands. Physically abuse you. Verbally abuse you. Psychologically everything. Set your brains in an upside down way. You don't know if you're going, you don't know if you're coming. You put yourself in a way that you don't even know who to trust. Because who you trusted so much, they are the ones they are the ones that let you down, you know. But anyhow, we still have people who will guide you, say, okay, go and seek a counselor. The counselor is asking you the questions, and you are explaining you. So what will you do? And you tell them what you're going to do. So you're paying the counselor for you to only tell them, say, okay, I can't take the abuse anymore, so I'm going to leave. It's not the counselor tell you to leave, you know. You find it in yourself. Anyhow, it's such a good time having with you. Thank you very much, and I hope these little talks at this time we will take something from them, look into them, because we need to look as much as we can help, and we need to help. Some will listen, some won't. What can we do? It's their choice. And there's one thing you can't do. You can't rule a man over his choice and his opinion. You can't put him in the court of law for it. It's his opinion. This is his choice. So all we can do, for those that believe in prayer, you pray. For those who can meet, it's your own. You can speak with them. You can sit them down and speak some wisdom into them. Do it. May God bless all of you that listens tonight. Thank you. Remember, love yourself. No one can love you as the way you love yourself. So, this is the host, your host for the most, tuning out from Aquarian Positivity Positive. And your host is none other than Aquarian Joy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace out. Have a good one.